Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we need to do some repairs, and that's not the simplest thing to do at this point in the game. So we're going to proceed here a bit, and we're going to get this repair scaffolding done just as quick as we can. And yep, I'm aware of flashpoints. Let's go. There's our repair scaffolding done. That gets us another tech point, but we absolutely need to come in here. What do we need to get Mech Bay 1? We need repaired power conduits. Okay, that's cheap, and it'll be done in 10 days. So we'll get that started. That'll also get us another tech point. So we'll get our Spectre repaired, and we're currently working on the Assassin. That's absolutely fine. We can get another deployment before the financial report. So that's great. Start of the Solaris 7 season. We're not going to participate in that right now. We are not in any position to do that. No lasting consequences. Wonderful. Okay. We now need to immediately start work on getting our Mech Bay 2. Because this will bring our second repair bay, allowing us to work on a second mech at 50% efficiency. And then after that, we're going to need to work on, I believe, automation here. Yeah, we're going to need to work our way down that ASAP. So that means that we're going to need to get the refit harness online, and then we can grab automation. So that'll be great. Once we get this done, which will require improved power conduits and structural reinforcement, which will be this and this. Then we're going to be able to get our third mech bay online. And getting all of this done is absolutely the top priority. However, we're going to tick forward 2 more days here. 1, 2. That gets the Assassin done. And now we're going to deploy again. The Centurion is still being worked on. This is absolutely terrible rewards. However, this is some really potentially good salvage here. This is an ambush convoy mission, and potentially going to be awkward, but we're going to give it a go and see what we can get done here. Yes, the Assassin is slightly underweight. Oh, the head of the Assassin didn't get repaired. Hang on a moment. Yang didn't do a great job on this. I should have checked. This LRM-5 needs to be replaced. We could replace it with an SRM-2. Do we have any SRM ammo? No, we do not. Okay. We'll max out this tonnage for right now, and this case can actually be removed as well. It's going to be 2 days. Let's see. What other hardpoints do we have? We can upgrade this small laser to a medium laser. It's not going to be great, but it'll have to do. We can place in a machine gun over here. We have no ammo for it. I mean, we could strip off the ferrofibrous armor and the endosteel structure. How expensive would that be? That's actually free. Okay. I mean, it works. It's not amazing, but it works. We could put on some bolt-on mortars. Uses mortar ammo. I don't think we have any of that, though. Yeah, we just don't have much that we can do here. Unless we were to buy something. Yeah. A 6-ton mace on a Hornet. That'll be great. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. There's this heavy flamer here. That would apparently go in a... Oh, it's a handheld flamer, and it needs hand actuators for that. Right. Yeah, that's up to 8 tons. We can carry 2 tons in our specialist slot. Okay, what's available in the store here? For ammo. I mean, there's high explosive machine gun ammo. Splashing against armor. But dealing impressive damage. Okay, so minus 50% dealt to armor, plus 50% to structure. That's pretty much what we use the machine guns for anyway. It's a little on the expensive side, but let's grab it. That'll allow us to mount a machine gun here, and then we could mount machine gun ammo, say, in this leg. We can move the jump jet up here. Mount the machine gun ammo there. That puts us half a ton overweight. We drop this jump jet, and then remove, say, 5 points of armor from the CT? Or perhaps from this leg. Probably better off from this leg. Okay, let's get that done. Now the assassin. We lost a lot on the assassin. The LRM-5 had to go, and the medium pulse laser. So that means we have 6 tons available. Do I have any weaponry on this thing? We have no weaponry on the assassin. Okay. We have 4 tons available in the specialist slots. This mace is unfortunately not an option. We just have so little to work with right now. We could see if there are any halfway decent weapons in here. There really, really aren't. How many missile hardpoints do we have? 1. Yeah, that sucks. We could have this thing just be devoted to punching for now. Its melee is probably not that great. Let's see here. Close range. Melee damage is 20. I doubt there's going to be anything in here that we could use to boost up our melee. Not really. We could buy in another machine gun.
New weapon systems available.
And then this double machine gun ammo.
New equipment available.
And then that can go here. Not that we really have the tonnage for it right now. We could, in theory, put ferrofibrous on here to free up some tonnage. It'd take 10 days. Machine gun there, and then a double ammo machine gun. That puts us 13 or 1.375 tons overweight. So we could do endo steel structure. Max out that armor. Oh yeah, ferrofibrous, this bug. Go something like this. That's still half a ton overweight. We've got an engine core 280 in there. What else do we want to do with this thing? I mean, this is not ideal under any circumstances, right? But, I mean, the mace is too heavy, and it needs 2 freehand actuators to use it anyway. That would be ideal if we could do that, but that's not really an option currently. We could see about maybe putting in this SRM-2, but we don't have any SRM ammo right now. We're just not in a fantastic position. We could just mount this small laser and say we're close enough. And I think that's what we're going to do. That is going to take quite a long time.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Quite a long time indeed. We're going to have to go buy this month tick. Sad. I was hoping to prevent that, but I forgot that I just told Yang to get it started and didn't actually check that he was doing the correct things. Okay, so 2, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so there's our second mech bay online. That is a very, very big deal for right now. Now, we do need to grab this, enabling the second repair bay to work at 100% capacity. That is top priority, and apparently that moved up the automation, or repair scaffolding, actually. Fascinating. The refit harness there is kind of a lower priority for right now, because this third mech bay becomes a super high priority. But now that we can work on these simultaneously, that means we're 13 days away from having both of those mechs ready to go. In theory. Except that this isn't actually moving.
upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Now it's moving. Okay. There we go. The Senshi is ready to go, so I think we're just going to deploy as is. Not the barracks. I did not mean to go into the barracks. Although, we could see if anybody has training available. And actually, Phantom does.
Confirmed, Commander. Waiting.
Aye, Commander.
Okay, that's it. So, let's see what we want to deploy on. This should be new missions here. This is a defend base. I'd like to avoid that for now. I kind of like the idea of this assassinate mission. Kind of. We boost up the salvage to be like this. We run the Centurion, which is currently underweight still, isn't it? But I think we fully expected that. Yeah, we fully expected the Centurion to be underweight. So I think we're going to just deploy something kind of like this. Yes, the Senshi is underweight. We just don't have much to work with right now because it's super early on, so we just need to get some salvage. And that's what we're working on doing. Some of the salvage we'll sell, some of the salvage we will keep around, but the salvage is more valuable to us than cash right now, because the other thing that is super valuable to us right now is time. The fewer month ticks we can hit before we get our mech bays super online, the better off we'll be. For now, though, we need to destroy the target and escape. A wanted war criminal has been spotted on Epsilon Eridani. Unfortunately, he appears to have integrated himself into a Davian-aligned mercenary company. We need you to track him down and destroy his mech. If he ejects, we'll take him into custody to be tried before a Lyran court. If not, no harm done, you'll be paid the same either way. These days, war criminal basically means anyone on the other side of the battlefield. I wouldn't worry about that trial comment. There won't be one. Indeed not.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. We're only contracted for a single target here, but we both know it won't be that easy. The war criminal you're hunting won't be alone. The company of Davian mercenaries that he signed on with will attack you on sight. Good hunting, Commander. Olivia out. Okay. So I would like to deploy up this cliff if we can. That's too close to the enemy position, but we could deploy here. Can we make our way up this? Maybe not. Could we deploy over here, perhaps? Yes. And so we shall.
Plenty of tree cover here. Let's use it.
Okay, where's the supporting Davian force? Way over here.
It is a sea of green out there.
We see a Wasp land air mech. I'm wondering where the wanted mech warrior is. Way over there. Okay, game froze for a moment there, but it appears to be doing okay now. We're just going to make our way up over this direction.
Ready to rock.
And apparently the Centurion can't move. Well, this is awkward. We'll try reserving and see if we can move next round.
Let's move.
But I don't think we can move off of this position. Okay, we see a land air mech and a scimitar down there. That's fine.
Moving to
Yeah, the Centurion is incapable of movement. That's really awkward.
affirmative, Commander.
Okay, I feel like that's a bug. Like, the Centurion shouldn't have been able to be deployed to this location that is completely unwalkable. But I guess we have a rear guard now. We're going to continue moving up with the Spectre.
Roger.
Although I'm rather concerned about the Centurion's positioning here.
Location confirmed.
These guys are just kind of chilling back here.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Venting heat.
We'll bring the Panther and the Hornet back over here.
Locking in coordinates.
Oh wait, these are our allies, aren't they? Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. This is just the supporting Davian forces, and we may just avoid them.
Yep.
I don't know. Centurion can't move.
Holding in.
We're going to jump over this direction and see if we can't find any
Roger
enemies.
that, Commander. Roger.
The enemy mech warrior is over here.
Confirmed.
There's a contact. I really wish we could utilize our Centurion.
I'm there.
Actually, we can't evac because we can't move our Centurion. Now that I think about it.
Receiving you.
Okay, this is a Raptor. We're just going to move up here with our Spectre and pot shot it. This is actually good odds.
Confirmed. Firing.
We missed the large laser, though.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Okay, the land air mech moves up. We don't care. It's irrelevant. Okay, here's the question. If we turn around our Centurion... Oh yeah, we have SRM-2 there. So that's definitely not going to work. Panther is just going to make its way forward a little bit here, but it can't get very forward.
Ready to get it on.
The Hornet is going to move forward as well, but it is not in a position either to do that. Okay, we'll see what the Raptor does here. It steps forward, fires on the Spectre, but it looks like it misses everything. And overheats itself a little. A lot. Okay, the Raptor's moving again. It overheated itself again, doing no damage. Is it going to shut down here? Failed shutdown override.
Ready for orders.
We can just sneak in behind it.
Aye, aye.
Light it up rear arc here. It's probably just dead. Kill confirmed, Commander. The target's down and you're cleared for extraction. Get to the rendezvous with the Leopard. Yeah, that's something we simply can't do. Because we can't move the Centurion. So we're going to have to come over this direction. And we're going to have to take out the escorts. We do have our allies. The evac zone is over here. Supporting forces are basically at the evac zone.
No shooting, just running.
So we're just going to have to make our way over. I really wish we could move the Centurion right now. That would be nice. But alas, we cannot.
Yeah.
Yep, you're not moving.
Holding in.
Nothing you can do. Yeah, I feel like this is a bug where it shouldn't... It should check when you're placing these units. It should check to make sure that the unit can move from that position
Got it.
in some
Venting
way.
heat.
Ideally that it's not trapped in a little enclave, right? Like it's not in a little dip where it can move in like one hex in each direction, but not anymore. But it's connected to the larger map as a whole, ideally. Okay, so we see an enemy contact over here. We are now entering combat. They're firing on the land air mech and missing. That's absolutely fine. I'm not concerned.
Yes, Commander.
The Hornet is going to make its way over this direction.
Acknowledged.
All of these mechs are jump capable over here, so all of them except the Centurion. So I'm not too concerned.
Copy that.
We're going to make our way over here, and we'll jump up next turn if we can. I'd like to be moving our Spectre over. That would be ideal. Okay, we see a Commando over there. Should be able to deal with that if we can get our Spectre over.
Let's move.
Spectre is, of course, quite a long ways away.
Yep.
Nothing that the Centurion can do right now. Buggy deploy is buggy. Okay, the Scimitar moves up. Our friends should be engaging this pretty soon.
Receiving you.
Of course, we'll be engaging it pretty soon as well. We're going to move up to there with the Spectre. And I actually like the Spectre as a mech a fair amount for backstabbing. Okay, the Wasp is just kind of running around. The Panther's the one I was concerned that it couldn't make this jump, but it actually can. so that's ideal.
What's up,
Okay,
boss?
the Hornet can also jump up. Wonderful. Scimitar's doing a whole lot of nothing. We know there's a commando out there. Yep, you're not doing anything, Centurion. Ah, hello, that's a Pegasus. Doing no damage to our Panther.
Receiving
Okay,
you.
the Hornet can move over to, say, here. This is probably not going to be much for hit odds. Yeah.
Acknowledge.
But hey, we got a hit. We'll take it.
For orders.
We're going to sprint in over here with the Spectre. See if we can maybe get in for a flank. We still don't know how many enemies we've got here. We're just going to sprint forward towards this Pegasus. Okay, we see that there is a J. Edgar over there as well. That's not hugely concerning. That was a solid hit with the PPC. We'll take that.
What do you need?
I really wish that the Centurion could help, but nope. Not an option. Okay, the Pegasus is going to back off. The J. Edgar is going to do a whole lot of nothing, just moving over here.
Commander.
Okay. We're going to come over to here with the Hornet. We'll be in position to do something next round.
Ready to rock.
The Panther is also going to come down over here.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full
Okay,
speed.
we
No
now
target.
see the Pegasus and a Locust. So we know that there are 4 enemies. That shouldn't be a big deal, though.
Standing by.
We're going to come over this way with the Spectre. And next turn, we'll be able to jump over this cliff and attack the Pegasus with the Spectre. Hopefully that commando will get dealt with by our allies. Locust firing its LRM-5, doing nothing. Pegasus backing off. Scimitar moving up, firing on the commando. Does 12 damage, but I think it also stray-shotted the Wasp, the land air mech. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. Okay.
Got something you want done?
Yep, I want you to jump up here, see if you can backstab this J. Edgar.
Fire.
Okay, 2 damage. We'll take it. It's better than some of our turns have been. We're going to jump up with our Spectre here. And we can fire on the Pegasus. This is mostly a pot shot.
Got it.
24 damage, we'll take it. Happily. The land air mech jumps up and fires on the commando. Does no damage. None whatsoever. Okay. No damage from those LRMs on our Hornet. We haven't taken any damage yet, which is a really, really good thing. We're going to move in with our Panther here, right into this optimal range for the PPC. Hopefully we get this rear arc hit, but I'm not counting on it. Yep. 9 damage. I guess we'll take it. J. Edgar is moving over. Okay, that's a structure exposure.
That shot got through my armor.
Oh yeah, there's basically no damage, or no armor in that rear arc. Noted.
Got it. Venting heat.
Okay. Pegasus is going to move back. The Scimitar moves up, does nothing. Okay, we've got an enemy turn here. And I kind of...
Standing by.
I mean, yeah, we can come over here and fire on it. Sure.
Firing all weapons.
Do 25 damage. It's now panicked. And then we're going to probably melee with the Panther. 5 damage there. That's not a huge deal.
Hey, what's the paint, pal? Yep.
And yeah, we're just going to come over here and we're going to melee. What type of melee? Well, the only thing we can do is charge or punch. And we're definitely going to punch here. 51 damage. I think a lot of this is modified because it is against a vehicle. Okay. I do want to try to fire the PPC. Oh, we hit. Okay. That'll do. So the Wasp jumps forward and fires on the Commando, does no damage.
Ready for order.
We're now going to come in with our Spectre over this direction. The Pegasus fell back over there somewhere. Not sure exactly where, but the Locust is there, and I kind of want to go after the Locust with this guy. Yeah, firing on the Panther. I'm not surprised by this. Our Centurion can't do anything.
Managing heat.
There's the Pegasus. Okay, they're firing on the Commando. That's 6 damage. We'll take it. Okay, the Commando moves over and does nothing. The Locust backs off. Fires on our Panther. Hits with 2 of those LRMs.
That all you got?
Okay. We are going to jump... I was going to jump down here, but we don't have LOS. We have to stay put. Oh, we still don't have LOS? Awkward. We're going to have to come over here
Moving out.
to fire on it.
Locking in all weapons.
We hit with both of those lasers.
Let's go.
It's a pretty big deal.
Standing by.
Now, the Spectre could make it all the way over here if we were to charge. That's a lot of instability, though. I think instead, we're just going to jump up here and take a shot at this Locust. And work on closing in on the Locust.
Targeting for an outward strike.
It's a lot of damage already. Okay. We do get to move the Panther here before that tank moves. They're firing on the Commando, doing a whole lot of nothing. Boy, this would be a lot easier if we had access to our Centurion. The Centurion definitely would have been brought to bear by now.
Orders.
Okay. I want you to punch this guy. Oh, the PPC is arm mounted. That's right. So we can't fire the PPC and punch at the same time. But that's okay. Okay, that's a good solid hit. That was disgusting.
She's not looking too good.
Okay, where did that hit? Here. Yeah, that's real bad. This is the arm with the PPC. It has to die this round. This guy absolutely has to die. Well, now we can actually kick. So because we can kick, we can fire the PPC, which means that we're far more likely to actually do some damage here. I think we want to attack from the front arc. No, we don't, because that will block this LOS. Okay. Vehicle destroyed. Good.
Frag the vehicle.
I don't blame you for shooting afterwards. Okay. So now we need to deal with the Pegasus. So we're going to take the Hornet over this direction,
No problem. On my way.
and we're going to fire on the Pegasus.
I copy.
I didn't expect to hit.
Oh, come on.
The Spectre is going to come in over this direction. I would love to get rear arc, but we're not going to be able to hit rear arc here, sadly. We can come in over here, though. That CT is very close to dead.
Got it.
Oh, but we missed everything.
Failed to connect.
Yes, you did.
Yeah?
Boy, I wish we could use the Centurion. That would be nice. Locust backs off. Fires on us rear arc, but does not hit. I'm okay with it. Okay, we have a plan for next turn. The real issue is that Pegasus. We can't really bring the Panther to bear because of it. It backed off to here, though. Maybe that's not the worst thing. The Commando is responding to our Spectre, and that's all well and good. The Locust is right there, so I definitely want to back off, like this.
Confirmed.
Hit it rear arc. This is likely a kill.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Unless we miss basically everything on 90% chances, I suppose. Actually, I think it was 60, but even so. Oh, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yep, we don't have much armor back there. It's true. We're working on it. Now we can get the Panther up here. I'm not sure what good that actually does. But we can do it. The Wasp moves up, fires on the Commando again, misses. It sure would be nice if we could use a Centurion in this. This would have been over by now for sure.
Good to go.
Okay, the Hornet needs to make its way over this way and start responding to that Pegasus. The Centurion can't do anything, it's completely stuck. Pegasus moves up, rear attacks the Spectre, but actually kills the Locust instead with stray shots. I'll allow it. That was some internal damage to the Commando there. It's firing on the land air mech, but it's missing. Okay.
Confirmed.
The Panther is going to make its way over this direction. Let's see here. This would be the left side. Okay. This is potentially dangerous. The dangerous thing here is the Pegasus fires on the Panther.
Here we go.
We missed everything.
Stand still, dummy.
Very not worth it.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to move the Hornet up over here.
I'm here.
And at this point, we have to come in with the Spectre. We could kick in this frontal arc. 61 damage. Yeah, we could potentially kill the Pegasus here.
Position confirmed.
But we missed.
Nothing.
I mean, that was decent damage.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, the Centurion is stuck, and there's nothing we can do. The land air mech jumps behind the Commando here, but misses. Point blank. Good job. Okay, moment of truth. The Pegasus could do a lot here. That was where I didn't want it to go.
That was a bad hit.
Yes, it was. That was a crit on the double heatsink kit. Okay.
Receiving you.
We're going to jump the Hornet up over here. Fire on the Pegasus. Miss everything. That makes sense.
That didn't hit.
The thing is, we can't evac either. Because we can't move the Centurion.
I'm on him.
We missed everything with the Panther.
That should have hit. Standing by.
And we're going to move up with the Spectre. But here's the thing. The Spectre is super close to dead. If we can't kill this thing, which this is its strong side, if we can't kill this thing here, which we really can't do, we may lose the Spectre here.
Locking in all weapon systems.
And we missed basically everything. Boy, I wish we could move the Centurion. Like, I feel like I need to reload the save because of this bug. Okay, he fired front arc on the Spectre.
Damage minimal.
That gives us another round to work with.
Yep.
We can move the Panther somewhere like here.
Copy that.
Fire on the Pegasus.
Lock it on. All weapons systems.
Like, the AI just made a huge mistake, right? But can we capitalize on it? That's the question. Can we move up to here rather than jump? Yes, we can. Oh, it still jumped? Okay, whatever. I meant to move. Land Air Mech. DFA's the commando. Okay.
Commander.
I want to move in directly rear arc on this Pegasus, right? Actually, I want to be front arc on this thing. Like, I want to come in like this. And hit him front arc.
Targeting for an outward strike.
Wow. Missed everything except the small laser. He takes that burn damage. He's just doing armor as long as he's hitting front arc. It's a rear arc that we need to be really concerned about.
Managing heat.
Internal damage on that commando. That's actually a knockdown? On the land air mech.
Confirmed.
Real awkward. We're going to move up with the Panther.
10-4.
And hopefully finish this Pegasus off once and for all.
Reporting. Critical
It
hit.
still has 12 HP in that front.
Ready for orders.
We have to come in here.
Acknowledged. All weapons. Go.
Okay, it's dead. Oh, all that's left now is the commando. This was very close, and it was all because the Centurion can't be moved.
Hitting the jump jet.
Bugs will be bugs. I didn't expect hits there. The commando is absolutely going to hit the land air mech here, and that's our saving grace. Either that or it's going to die to the scimitar. Yeah. It's going to hit the land air mech. As expected. Land air mech gets up. And we'll see what it does to the commando. This would have been done so long ago if we had access to the Centurion. Okay, pilot ejection. I mean, that might get us a commando out of it. Maybe. Not that we can really afford to put it together currently, but we can get some parts. That was way more expensive than it needed to be, all because the Centurion was not usable. Yep, those are commando parts, all right. I want these ER large lasers. And these ER mediums. I don't care about these parts. We'll get them from the roulette. We can't deal with them anyway right now. I absolutely want those lasers. Artemis 4 SRMs. I would go for it. There's so much we need. We got the Streak SRM, ferrofibrous armor, medium laser. We got a double heatsink, a pair of them, SRM. We didn't get the Artemis 4 SRMs. That's okay. This was a long episode, and it was all because we could not utilize the Centurion. I realize I've been hammering that point in, but it just... the one non-jump capable mech that we had happened to get dropped somewhere where it could not move at all. Like, what are the odds on that? Well, lesson learned. No, don't get started on that, Yang. I want to do it myself. I want to refit this Spectre. The question is, can we repair these? Yes, we can. We lost a double heatsink, but I believe we salvaged a double heatsink. Yeah, where did we lose this from? Maybe this arm. Yeah, we'll put it in that arm for now. And we also lost a small jump jet, which we do have some of those. So I believe we will place that over here. Okay, and then we'll also max out that sweet, sweet armor. There we go. Our rear armor is much better now, actually. Yep, we will do all those repairs. I'll take 10 days. Luckily, we can do some repairs now. And yeah, this is, that made it not super worthwhile. However, this Panther, we might be able to do some interesting things with. These Clan ER large lasers, they weigh 4 tons. Indeed they do. What if we were to ditch the SRM? Well, there's only the one laser hardpoint, actually. But I think I'd still rather have the Clan ER large laser than have the PPC. I think that'll be better for us in terms of sniping. And then we can maybe put in a couple extra heat sinks to compensate for that. We'll put in that extra jump jet as well. And then we can max out this armor. And we still have a ton remaining. Let's see, what else could we put on this thing? Not a ton. I mean, we can put literally a ton on, but there's not a huge amount of options that we have right now. Like, we could put the SRM-4 back in theory, but that puts us well overweight, and I would rather have it be a little bit more like this. Maybe we can go for... just putting in a cooling kit. But I don't think we need it. Maybe just a standard fusion engine. Something like that. And we still have a ton to work with. We do have basic sensors in there right now. FCS standard. Okay. We just don't have a lot of hardpoints to work with, is all. We could go with the SRM-2 Streak. That's 1.5 tons, though. And we wouldn't have any tonnage for ammo. So that's definitely something to consider. I would normally look to, like, remove ferrofibrous armor, but we don't have any of that currently on here. We could put on an LRM. Like, ditch a single heatsink, put on an Artemis 4 LRM ammo. Oh yeah, it would require an Artemis 4 system. Just an ammo LRM. We don't have an LRM-5, though. How much tonnage would an LRM-5 be? Well, there's only an LRM-15 in the store, and there's definitely not enough tonnage for an LRM-15. So that ain't happening. I mean, we could just pile on the heat sinks, except that we're out of heat sinks. Could go... I was going to say we could upgrade the engine, but we can't do that either. We have so few options right now. Honestly, I think we can't do this right now, and we need to put the PPC and SRM-4 back on. Which means that we have to have that armor like that. Or we could drop the PPC and put on the ER large. And then max the armor. I like this better. Confirm that. Okay, this has been a very, very long episode, but I think I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode we are going to see what else we can do. We are currently in a situation where we need to make some funding, so we're going to get these repairs as done as possible. Let's see, when is that financial report? 14 days? Yeah, we can get all these repairs done in that time, I think. Actually, not quite. One of our mechs is not going to be active, but that's okay. So for now, we can get that done. We are not currently working on an Argo upgrade. Can we afford one? We do need improved power conduits. We need structural repair. That's a cheap one. We're going to go for it. If we need to sell things, we need to sell things. Okay, next episode, we're going to work on getting some of this done and dig out of this hole a little bit. Hopefully, we'll start having missions that are a bit more normal. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time, where I hope the episode will be a little shorter.